Luca Magnotta, primary suspect in posting a grisly murder online on the gruesome website bestgore.com, following the posting of kittens being killed. Has the web only fueled his sadistic, narcissistic drive? Do the people who watch these videos share in the blame for these terrible acts in some way? Joining us now is Sun News social media correspondent Gina Phillips. Now, Gina, generally we're talking about either politics or fairly happy stuff when you and I are chatting about social media. But how about this gore stuff, this real ugly? I mean, is this something that is even more fascinating for people who get on social media than the stuff we generally talk about? Is there something about this that gets more tweets, more Facebook postings?
Absolutely. I mean, it's something you'd see in tabloid news, something that someone would make up or post on a site that's fiction. But the fact that this is all real, it's unbelievable. People can't believe it. Now that snuff video, the video of the murder, that has gone up in views, and ever since it came to light that this was in fact the murder, everybody's watching it, unfortunately.
Now, Gina, the average person doesn't go on the web to look for snuff movies. I mean, there's some sick people naturally who do that, but the average person doesn't. Is there something about a case like this, because it's in the headlines, that somehow tacitly gives people the permission to go looking for material they ordinarily would never bother with?
I think so, definitely. I mean, in this case, the link was passed around online. As soon as one person found the direct link, anyone could view it. And that's the problem. Normally, I think these videos are very hidden within porn sites, covered up so that the average person can't just come across it, or the average cop. But in this case, people started watching it and passing it around because everybody else was.
Okay, so it's not necessarily that individuals have a fascination for this kind of ugly stuff. It's just that everybody's doing it and they want to be part of the something, because that's generally what drives people to social media in the first place? I
guess, but it's also a needing to understand why did he do this? I don't get it. Can someone really carry out with something so gruesome? So certainly people aren't saying, oh, wow, check this out, this is so cool. No, it's very serious. People are saying this is disgusting, we need to catch this person. So the reaction is very humanistic and normal, thank goodness.
What are people's reaction on social media to the kittens video this clown posted?
It's huge. Now, back in 2010, when these videos came to light, a social media campaign was actually launched against him. You can go back and find old Facebook postings from years ago, people saying, I warned the police, I want this guy caught. He is the guy in these videos. Why is no one doing anything about this? If he's killing animals, he's gonna kill people. I'm actually seeing people say this. But years ago, I've seen websites, people calling him a cannibalistic, necrophiliac serial killer, and doing a whole profile on him. There is so much out there before any of this came to light about this one murder. So much about him, people thought that he was going to kill somebody. A lot of people knew that.
I imagine people who ordinarily aren't activists, people who've never been associated with any kind of cause, through the web, through stories like this, instantly become online activists.
Definitely. There's a Facebook group that was launched, I think, by more animal activists about the kitten videos. But now that everybody has gotten so involved in this case, it's just so gruesome. Everybody's paying attention to it. More people are becoming activists. I'm seeing a lot of tweets, people saying, you know, if anyone sees this person, pass his pictures around, check out his videos, watch them, because if you come across this person, we want him caught. So yes, there is a certain sense of people rallying together to try and bring justice to this person.
Gina, when I hear you telling me that people are all over the web saying, hey, I warned the cops about this and I warned the cops about that, it forces me to ask the question, are the cops taking a real hit here? Are the cops getting a black eye with this case?
I think definitely. I think that it's just beginning. But I think there's going to be more and more people coming out saying, I warned the cops. I mean, we heard about the Sun newspaper in Europe. You know, they even warned the police about this. So as more stories come out about that, and as these postings get put out into the media, like, well, I'm doing, people will, I'm sure, start coming out of the woodwork and saying, I also called the police, and it was years ago. This could have been prevented.
Gina, I just wonder if you've been thinking about this from a different perspective. We know this guy loves to be involved in social media. We know he's a narcissist.
Yeah.
Are we giving him a lot of what he's looking for right now?
Yes, we are. And I feel a sort of sickness over it, to be honest. As I go to his Facebook profile, as I look at his videos, as I go through his various, modeling blogs and all of that, it makes me sick, because in every one he mentions wanting to be famous. He mentions wanting to be known and loved and all of this. And I feel like I'm promoting it, but at the same time, you need to put it out there and to understand this guy, because people want to understand, but no one can. How do you understand something so terrible?
You're doing your job, and you're doing it very well. Thank you so much,
you.
Gina Phillips.
Thanks,
Appreciate
Charles.
it.